What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Levon Kaysen. And this is Let's Talk Podcast, Nintendo Switch Edition. Now, what is Nintendo Switch? Well, Nintendo Switch is a hybrid with detachable controllers, but it has its own regular controller as well. And yeah, it's a tablet that you can hook up to a docking station, which will hook up to your TV. So yeah, Eurogame was right. Pretty much. Eurogamer was pretty much right. And do I like the Nintendo Switch? Yeah. I like it. I like the concept. I like that you can take your console quality games to go. I like that concept. In fact, I got my Vita. Was the closest thing. Here's the closest thing at the time that you could get a console quality experience on your handheld. As you can see here. Let's hope they can see it. Hope they can see it. I'm trying my best, guys. As you can see here, the PS Vita. This was the closest thing you could get to console quality gaming. And that's for a handheld. So now we will get true console quality gaming with the Nintendo Switch. We will get true console quality gaming on the go with the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so I'm excited for it. I hope they announce some more stuff, like some of the features, the online, and how that's going to work and stuff like that. But so far, I am pretty freaking excited for the Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty freaking excited. You know, before I thought the NX was going to be either a home console and a hybrid at first. A long time ago, I made this video, my thoughts on the NX. See what I think of it. I said it was going to be a whole console and a hybrid. I was leaning more towards a hybrid. That's what I was leaning more towards to as a hybrid, because based on the Nintendo merging their console and the handheld together to basically have less droughts, because the Wii U had a lot of freaking droughts. So now their home console management and their handheld divisions are kind of merged together, so that way we can have less freaking droughts. So yeah. Okay, what's up, Cody? 541. What's up? You want to join? You want to join this podcast? I mean, I'll send you the link. Now that I see it, I'm worried it will cost more than I can afford. I think the thing will cost about $250 from the least to the highest to $400. That's how much I think the Nintendo Switch will cost as far as price range go and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, there were a couple games shown at the Nintendo Switch trailer. There was Mario Kart. There was a new Mario game. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks better than 3D World, I can tell you that much. It really does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. They showed Splatoon playing at a competitive setting, which is cool. Which means that the Nintendo Switch will get some ports of some Wii U games. And also on that trailer, they showed third-party games. Like Skyrim on a Nintendo system. Who would have thought that this would have happened on a Nintendo system? I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Skyrim to be on a Nintendo system. But that was nice that they showed third-party support. that third party is supporting this thing. And they also show NBA 2K running on the Nintendo Switch as well. So yeah, that was cool. It was pretty cool. I like the concept. I just hope that they elaborate more on other stuff like online features and stuff like that. That's what I hope they do next. If they're gonna have another director or something like that. But yeah, my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch is a pretty good concept, Nintendo. Don't screw this up, Nintendo. Don't screw it up. You have some real potential. You have some real potential with this Nintendo Switch, Nintendo. You have some real potential. In fact, for third-party games, it'll give people an option to actually try out the Nintendo version. So, example, say if you want to decide which version that you want to play for a certain third-party game. Would you want the PS4 version for pretty graphics, or you can get the Switch version, which will allow you to take the game on the go wherever you go. Where you can play the game wherever you are at, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this will make third-party games interesting on the Nintendo Switch. It maybe be worthy to play on a Nintendo system. So yeah. Overall, the reaction for the Nintendo Switch is it's pretty positive. There's some people that don't really like the idea of Nintendo Switch. Oh, this is a bad idea, Nintendo. Oh, this ain't nothing new. Oh, they should have went with a more. Should have done a powerful home console and stuff like that. And then there's a lot of people that actually like the idea. That actually like the freaking idea. Huh. Okay, Cody 541 said 250 would be great. 400 is really pushing it. Red Dead 2 on the Switch. I didn't watch the trailer for Red Dead, so I can't really comment on it that much. So yeah, I like the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's what the Wii U should have been. The Wii U was kind of like the beta version of the Nintendo Switch, if that makes any sense. It was kind of like the beta version for the Nintendo Switch. It really was, if you think about it. So yeah, anyone can join this podcast. Anyone can join this freaking podcast to have a discussion on the Nintendo Switch. Anyone can join this podcast. Anyone can join on this podcast. Anyone to discuss their thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. Anyone can join. Anyone can join. If you have any questions for me, I will answer them. I will answer those questions to the best of my ability. I will try to answer those questions to the best of my ability. Hold on, I'll be right back. Some questions down below in the comment section, y'all. All right, I'm back. I am back. So yeah, the trailer was pretty good. The trailer itself for the Nintendo Switch The trailer. Question: does it look as good as you were hoping for or expecting? I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna be a hybrid, but for what it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks good as I was hoping for. It does. It looks pretty good. I like the idea. So yeah, that question is from Cody 541. So yeah, it does look good. It does look pretty good. Uh, yeah. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. I hope it can allow hard drive support for the dock as far as the Nintendo Switch. So that way you can get more storage and stuff like that. If you guys know what I'm saying. A lot of these games these days are about 50 gigs, 70 gigs, 80 gigs, stuff like that. So I really hope the Nintendo Switch, as far as the dock, has a support for USB hard drives. So that way you can expand storage while you're at home. And I hope they include an SD card slot as well, as far as getting more storage on the go and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope they do that. I really hope they do that. So yeah, anyone? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the doc does anything other than get it on the TV. So, oh, what's up, Perfect Welch? You could come in the podcast. You could come in, buddy. What are your thoughts on the? You could come in. See, link is right here. Link is here. Come on in. Anyone can join. Anyone can join. Okay. Okay. Put your questions down below. Put your questions down below. Put your questions down below. So yeah, it's pretty interesting concept. It could be a good alternative device, if you know what I'm saying, for PS4 gamers and Xbox One gamers. If you know what I'm saying, because really Sony and Microsoft are just essentially giving you the same games, though with different resolutions and stuff like that. So the Nintendo Switch would be a good alternative to that. If you know
Hi,
what I'm
Levon.
saying,
What's up?
what's up? Hey, Perfect Wells, what's up? How's it been?
I've
Buddy?
been doing good.
Uh,
I saw the trailer and it looks really good. I actually
okay, so
like the trailer. And sorry about that.
mhm.
Other me, I had to get that to get into Hangout because I don't know why my phone's
Okay.
just doing weird stuff. So glad to be in there. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
for inviting me, Levon.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. So what are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch? Do you think it's a good idea? You think it's a bad idea? Because it's kind of been getting positive
Mm,
reaction, but it's kind of getting a little bit of a mixed reaction. Like some people
yeah,
think it's a bad
I'm
idea.
mixed on it too, to be honest,
Okay,
because I
you
mean,
are.
they're actually doing a normal console for once, and but at the same time they're relying on gimmicks, which that didn't work for the Wii U. But you know, it's kind of cool that they're doing a mixed part handheld, part console, and they're actually using SD cards. Something we've never actually seen in a video game console. Yes, handhelds if you count the DS and 3DS, but not really a console.
but this time it's console quality.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm
Console
saying?
quality
The
handheld. We've
closest
never.
thing at the time was the Vita.
Yeah, the Vita was really the closest. Now we got the
Yeah.
Switch, and I actually kind of like the name because it really fits the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
And they really stopped with the Wii gimmick, and they're actually improving on some of the criticisms Nintendo got in the Wii and Wii U era. So I got to give Nintendo that.
So yeah, so they are improving. They are improving. They are. Oh, who's that? Who is that? Just joined.
What up, Lavon?
What up, Wavy Cricket? What's up? How's it been,
Nothing
buddy?
much, man. Good. How are you?
Oh, it's been good. What are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch, buddy?
I don't know. We ain't see too much. I just hope they bring some like original fucking games, because everything they showed was pretty much basically stuff we've already seen
Well, what do you
and
think of the
played.
concept? What do you think of the concept?
I don't know. Like, for real, it's gonna be successful because Nintendo has always made successful handhelds. I just I don't think I'm gonna use it if I get it as a fucking portable or whatever. I'd rather play that shit with the Pro controller on the TV, but
Yeah, but it has a dock to it though.
Except for the Virtual Boy.
Yeah,
it
but
has a
Wavy,
what?
it has a dock.
Yeah, I know you could hook it up to the TV and everything. It's just like I think they did way too much. Like, be honest, when are you gonna go to school and play Mario Kart with another person with that tiny ass controller?
Rarely.
Yeah, and even then, you're probably gonna like get.
What the hell just happened?
What just happened? But what were you saying?
I don't know, man. I think it's a cool idea. It's definitely gonna be successful.
Mm-hmm.
People support
So
Nintendo. They
yeah,
need to make
yeah.
a
There's a lot of
fucking
people.
Pokemon RPG for that shit. Like
Uh,
with real animations and shit. Not like fucking Sun and Moon with these half-ass animations.
uh, okay.
Well, you getting one day
I,
one though, Levon?
I don't know. Maybe later, but I know I'm gonna try to get one someday. But I hope that they do another direct as far as like features, like what does it do, like online features and stuff like
Sorry
that.
about that. My call disconnected.
Oh, okay.
Wi-Fi
Okay, well,
problems.
oh, okay. I hope they do another direct so that way they can talk about the features,
The games.
what type of online, the games and other stuff like that. That's what I hope that they do. But they do have an investor meeting coming up real soon. I think it's the 26th of October. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. Everyone's talking about the Nintendo Switch, man.
Yeah, and
I
not.
Like
don't like
I
the
everyone.
mean,
game.
Nintendo's actually outdoing Sony and Microsoft for the first time in a
Yeah.
while after the Wii outsold them. Because I mean, not many people are talking highly about the Scorpio or PS4 Pro from what I saw, but people are actually talking about the NX pretty well.
So Nintendo is doing something right. Nintendo is doing something right. Yeah. Now all they gotta do is just
With
hone it
that
in.
tiny ass controller though.
You got the Pro controller. You
You
can
about to
take
be
it.
playing with half a controller though at cookouts and
No,
shit. That's the shit I
no,
didn't like.
I'm gonna use the Pro controller.
You gonna see Levon Case and reviewing the half controller, man. They really need to talk about some games though, because it really seems like the only new game that they're gonna make for that shit's gonna be that Breath of Fire Zelda shit, and we already got that coming to the Wii U, so
And
that's
Pokemon
my
Sun and Moon.
standpoint. You could play that shit on the NX.
Yeah, I think.
They need to like add fully detailed animations then.
Man.
Yeah, and hopefully they actually
What did you say?
I think he disconnected again.
Okay. The PS4 Pro and Xbox Scorpio, I mean, they're cool. They're nice to have, but like I'm like thinking to myself, do I really need this? Do I really need this right now?
I don't think so. Not for the first 2 years till they start like or stop supporting the regular PS4 and shit, because they're not really gonna utilize all the fucking extra power for real.
Yeah. It's like getting a new car, right? Do I really need it right now?
Hell nah. A
you know what
car
I'm
is
saying?
a fucking waste of money, dog. Like if you get a new car, that shit loses so much value so quick.
Yeah.
You're better off getting something that's like 5 years old or some shit.
So I didn't watch the Red Dead 2 trailers. So did any of you guys watch it or?
Nah,
I watched it.
That shit.
What do you think of it, Welch?
The trailer actually looks pretty decent. They did show a couple other games like a Mario Kart game and like a Mario platformer from what I remember seeing, but I didn't see much. But then again, it's
I'm
only
talking
the
about the
trailer.
Red Dead 2 trailer.
Oh, the Red Dead 2 trailer? Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. The Mario game looks beautiful. It looks better than 3D World. You gotta admit.
Yeah.
It does look better. I do think this could be a alternative console for PS4 gamers and Xbox gamers. That's what I really think.
I hope it like becomes so successful that fucking Sony and Microsoft have. Well, Microsoft's been stepping their game up, but Sony's a bunch of douchebags, man.
What they've been doing
shit up. They be robbing motherfuckers off their games. One of my boys got a new PS4, and since he already had 2 linked to his account, he couldn't link the other one to his account, and he called Sony about that shit. And customer service basically banned him because he got into a screaming match with them. But he had like 90 games. I'd be upset if I couldn't play that shit on my new PlayStation. So they need to take down some of those bullshit walls.
Wow. Blocking someone because they criticize you. Talk about, I mean, people want to talk about how bad Steam's customer service is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was worse back then, but like what Steam are doing now, they're pretty good. I can't review that shit myself or tell you how good it is because I don't play on PC, but I'm about to. Levon, what games you looking forward to on the NX though? You about to play that
new Mario game? That new Mario game though? It looks pretty.
I didn't see it. There's a new Mario game coming out for it because I just seen some.
Remember that Mario game? You remember that Mario was running on that open world on the TV?
Nah, I didn't see that. All I seen was a commercial with like some niggas playing basketball and then they start playing 2K on half a remote. That shit was stupid. I'm like, dog, I'm at the basketball court. Why would I play NX? Why would I play 2K if I'm at the basketball court and I could shoot some hoops right here? Like that shit made no sense.
Hey man, they're trying to appeal to them gamers, to the gamers. I mean, they're trying. They're trying something.
I mean, it's like I said, that shit's gonna be successful because all the hype beasts and shit are gonna support it. And if it does what it's supposed to do as a gaming system, I'm gonna support it myself.
Mm.
Like, we need this competition in this gaming industry. Look at how games are launching. Look at Mafia 3.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Batman Arkham City on PC. Anyone?
Mm. Put your questions up, people. Put your questions up. Put your questions up, people.
All right, Levon, I'm about to head out of here, man.
Okay.
I just wanted to come say what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Okay,
you know
thank
the
you for
people are going crazy on Twitter though, asking when the Wavy Cricket interview is, right? Or the
okay.
It's a movement.
I'll do it someday. Okay, I'll do it someday, dude. Okay, someday.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. See you later, man. Man, people's man, just man. Hey, PlayStation for gamers, what's up? What's up, buddy? You want to join? You want to join? So, I think this is a good move for Nintendo. I do think this is a really good move for Nintendo. Because they've been having their in the 2000s, they've been kind of having up and down, up and down, up and down. But now I think they got some this time. You know what I'm saying? I really think that they got something special with the Nintendo Switch. I really think that they do got something special.
Because the last time Nintendo was truly successful when it came to consoles was the N64, but even that didn't compare to like the PS1 sales and Super Nintendo at one point. The Sega Genesis was actually beating them.
Levon Switch. Funny. Yeah, the crumb size talking about the Nintendo Switch. Everybody's talking about it. It's like crazy. Like, I think it's gonna be decently powered. It's I think it's powered by NVIDIA. I think it is. So, yeah. So, oh, you like the Nintendo NX better PlayStation for gamers? Okay. Ricky from Team Seth. Yo, Levon, remember me from Venetia Middle School? No, I don't. Oh, you're Chandler? Okay, you wanna come in here, buddy? You wanna come in the podcast? I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, Ricky.
So what were we talking about?
No, I was chat.
Chat
commented. Yeah. Someone remember me from middle school.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you good? Oh, okay.
Oh, hi, PS4 gamers.
What's up? Oh, okay. Eh, eh, eh. So the rumors can be put to rest for the most part. There'll still be some rumors here and there, but it won't be as crazy. If you know what I'm saying, it won't be as crazy as it was in the past couple months. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah. What's up, PS4 gamers? PlayStation 4 gamers. You have any questions, Ricky? You have any questions? Have any questions, buddy? Or anything like that? Is that fucking Yeah, just about anything. You can ask me anything.
Hey Levon, what if you want to just what one game would you want on the NX?
Uh
That hasn't been announced yet.
okay. That hasn't been announced. Smash Bros.
Yeah, I guess.
Uh, okay, Wolfflow. What's up, Wolfflow? What developers are you guys looking forward to seeing switch it up? Ubisoft, Namco Bandai, Sega, Tecmo Koei. Yeah, that's who I'm looking forward to as far as the Nintendo Switch, as far as developers go and stuff like that. So Wolfo, you want to come in? You can come in. Anyone could come in. Discuss the Nintendo Switch. One can discuss it. Ricky, it could be anything. You can ask me anything, Ricky. You can ask me anything. Okay, and I will try my best to answer it. Okay? Try my best. What's your opinion? Ubisoft purposely downgrading their games upon release. Look, here's my thoughts on this. I think Ubisoft should just say that this is the PC version. This is just straight up the PC version. Okay, of this game that we're showing you. This won't represent fully of the console version, but the console version will kind of resemble the PC version a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think they need I think Ubisoft needs to be more blunt about what they are showing as far as their games concerned. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Okay. Okay. Any more questions, Ricky? Any more questions? Okay. Oh, anyone could join. Anyone can join Wolfflow. Anyone can join. Anyone can join, buddy. Anyone. Here's the link, Wolflow. Here's the link. Okay. What about the Counter-Strike Ghost gambling issue and people losing tons of money? Well, the kids should have consulted their parents about what type of services that they are getting into, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think their kids should ask about certain things when it comes to being online and stuff like that, so they answer your questions. Yes, I do feel bad that people lost a ton of money, but the kids should have wondered, should I be doing this stuff? And I know that kids can be naive and stuff like that, and they're curious. So, yeah, of course, they might try it just to see if it works and stuff like that. But I think that there should be a little bit of monitoring of what children do online here and there, if you know what I'm saying. But that's just me. That's just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. It's not a fact. This is just my old freaking opinion. Okay? Okay? So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Ricky. I hope it did. Okay. Mm. Crumbs. Yeah. You know. Yeah, kids can be naive, man. Kids, teenagers are curious. Teenagers are very curious people. Sometimes we just like to try things out just to see if it's worth it, just to see if it's cool. There's stuff like peer pressure and other stuff like that we might get into when someone's peer pressuring us to do certain things and stuff like that. And some of us might do the peer pressure stuff, and some of us might not. Some of us kind of know better. What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario Poker Nerd?
Hey,
what's up, buddy? What's up? How's it been? What do you think of the Nintendo Switch? What do you think of it?
It's good. I mean, there are some things I'm disappointed with about it, but it's pretty good.
Like what?
Like, I'm proud that they have the new Mario game. I like how they can transform it into like a handheld. But the thing I'm disappointed about is the graphics. Like, I expected graphics to look better than the PS4 at least, but
I mean, did you think? What did you think the Nintendo Switch was gonna be? Nintendo NX was gonna be? What were your thoughts? Before the Switch was announced.
I didn't know what to think, because it's like everyone was just saying console, it'd be a hybrid console, and I thought Nintendo usually like does something that people don't expect, but instead Nintendo did something we all expected.
Oh yeah, I know that PS4 gamers, the Switch has a NVIDIA chipset though. It does.
So can play stuff on PS4 levels?
Yeah.
I mean, you did see Skyrim running on it and NBA 2K, so
yeah, it's a pretty powerful system still for what it is. And what's good, Levon, and what's good, Mario?
What's up, Wolfo? It's been a while. Is my
sound okay?
Yeah, you sound okay.
All right,
it's been a while.
Hopefully my TV's not loud or nothing like that.
Hey Mario, hey Wolf.
So what are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch?
Yo, I think it's slick, man. I like what they're doing because now they can stop focusing on the 3DS and just focus on this one, like putting all the resources into one.
Oh,
That's what I like.
that's a really interesting point. I didn't even think of that, Wolflow. Thanks.
Well, that's what
really-
pissed me off about the Wii U. Is like they didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to focus on the 3DS. I'm like, damn. So it'll have the support that it needs. Like, that's what it needs. They need Nintendo behind it. Nintendo has a lot. They got a lot of force, man. Like people know Nintendo, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nintendo's probably the most. That's why they're the most iconic gaming company. Probably.
This is true. I like that it looks slick though too. What do you guys think?
I think the controller.
Yeah.
I like the Pro controller of it. I do. It looks kind of nice, but the detachable controllers, it'll be an interesting experience to try out.
I'm
It'll be
looking
an
at the
interesting
Pro one.
experience.
I didn't get a really good look at it, but it looked like it was pretty like well shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Like it seemed a little bit like the Steam. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to get it in your hand though, because it can be awkward. You know what I mean?
You notice with Nintendo systems lately, you gotta really try it to see if you like it instead of just like auditions like Sony and Microsoft. You can just look at it and just expect greatness and stuff like that.
Oh, man. Oh, you got to make the switch.
Yeah.
Nintendo. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool though. I was kind of expecting like some like toy shit. To be honest with you. What the hell is this thing gonna be next? Like, who knows? And I couldn't believe anything because everybody's saying this, everyone's saying that. I just stopped paying
Do people
attention.
still buy Amiibos?
They're probably gonna add it in.
I haven't. Huh?
Oh yeah, is it? I wonder. It has to be able to take Amiibos.
They're going to add it in. You know, it's what's making Nintendo money.
Well, it was for a little while.
I forgot about
Yeah.
Amiibos. It's been a while. It's been a freaking while.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot
true.
about Amiibos.
Yeah, I never really messed with Amiibos myself. I don't know, like if I'm gonna collect some kind of thing like that, I don't like having tons of stuff around, so it's gotta be something like really good that I actually like really care about. Maybe get a Link one. That'd be dope.
Get the Wolf Link one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking for sure. That's exactly what I need. Didn't that come with Twilight Princess?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it comes with Twilight Princess, but you can get it, and it'll also work on a new Zelda game.
Yeah, I should definitely get that one. I wonder if Nintendo will remaster some of their old classics too. Like, you guys have any classic games you'd want them to remaster? You're not excited for remasters?
No, I don't mind
They
them.
remaster Skyward Sword.
Super Mario Galaxy?
You know,
there's
first
a
you have
lot-
to remake Sunshine.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of the way older games
Yeah.
get remixed, you know?
No, not Melee.
I mean, I would like to see. I mean, it's already good the way that it is, but they could make some gameplay improvements. Like, even though there aren't that many to make, but Link to the Past, like that was a classic game, man. I wonder what kind of. I mean, I don't know what you could do to make. I guess there are certain things because it's kind of out of date, but the game was almost perfect. Think about it. I wonder what kind of. I mean, I don't know what you could do to make. But I mean, Link to the Past, I'm sure they could do something with that. Or just, I don't know, maybe they make, I guess they already have this Link coming out, so they're not too focused on that. But because the new one looks pretty fucking sweet.
So the NX is a hybrid, people. It's a hybrid. The Nintendo Switch is a hybrid. It's a handheld that allows you to hook up to your TV.
Bro, I'm just excited they'll get like 3DS JRPGs and shit like that. That's
Yeah.
I'm down.
I
with
think
that.
I think Nintendo should have made a 3DS player for the Wii U. That would have been
Yeah, that
interesting.
a lot of people wanted that, and I think that'd actually be interesting too.
Well,
Mhm.
the thing I'm confused about is those Wii U games they were showing. Like, I hope those weren't the discs. That those are just remastered games.
Mm.
Wait, what was that?
I hope that they're not isn't Wii U backwards compatibility. Isn't.
I don't know how they're gonna do that because they have the cards instead.
Yeah, that's why
I think they're using cartridge. I think you might see 3DS backwards compatibility.
I wonder
could
though
see that.
if they'll do digital backwards compatibility. Like you could download the game digital.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what happened. That's why this game's are showing.
I just wonder how much memory will be on the system and how if you'll be able to use externals for it other than the cards.
I think.
How expensive will the cards be?
Well, let's say the dock does have some USB ports, so let's hope that if you put the Nintendo X on the dock, that it will recognize USB ports, and you can use your external hard drives on the dock, so the NX will recognize them. You're putting it on the dock and stuff like that.
They didn't say if the dock is going to boost it. I think what you get is what you get, right? The NX.
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty sure that they haven't given too much detail. Still a lot of questions.
But at least they announced something.
Yeah, exactly.
They at least announced something.
Yeah, I was about to say, Nintendo. I thought the only way Nintendo would show it NX is if someone broke in Nintendo and said, "Hey, show us that NX."
I think it would have been nice to have shown it at E3 because that would have been like a big surprise there. It was just a perfect opportunity. Like I don't know why they had to wait. They already knew all the stuff. They could have just announced it there. Same with Red Dead. But hey.
Yeah.
I guess maybe there's some strategy to it. Like they want to have it on people's minds now. Who knows? I'm no marketing expert, but sometimes some of the things these companies do in marketing is a little questionable. Gotta say. I feel like lately though, I don't know. I hate to fucking stroke Sony all the time or whatever, but like that last E3, they fucking learned, man. Like they just showed games. They didn't give a fuck. They just showed games, and that was it. That's what they need to do, man. That's what gamers want. You don't want all this PR bullshit, you know?
Do you guys want there to be streaming on the NX?
Pardon me?
Do you guys want streaming on the NX?
Streaming? Like live streaming?
Yeah,
gameplay?
live streaming. Like, I think that'd be.
Yeah, sure, that would be cool. Like YouTube live streaming and stuff like that.
You need that, man.
It would be cool.
And that would be handy on the go too. That'd be another advantage.
Yeah.
Yep, you can play it at home on your TV screen, and you can play it on the go right in your face. Bless you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, she just keeps like disappearing and reappearing. And you're like,
Yeah, that
The Wi-Fi is.
yeah, I said that before once I got in here. My Wi-Fi wasn't the best.
Turtle, that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I expect it. But I did go upstairs and I made sure my monitors were plugged in all the way.
I remember the good old days, man. Dial up.
Yeah, dial-up was back then. I mean, you could even play Atari Online through dial-up, like Bear Hugger said in one of his streams, and like you and Bear said on the Video Games Enthusiast, that one.
Yeah, sometimes we don't know how lucky we have it, man. Sure.
Because that's the good part about gaming. There's always
we can do a lot more with gaming nowadays, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You go back and try and a lot of these games and a lot of these systems, like they were freaking slow, man, and they had their issues too. People forget the issues a lot of the time. Remember the Nintendo fucking squares? Like you'd always be blowing the fucking cartridge. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are these squares all over the screen? What's going on? Or even how slow like the PS3 was in the menu. You try to send someone a message, it's like an hour. Like, the hell? A lot of shit's improved.
Yeah, and the
And
game's
it's coming out in March, so who's buying it day one?
What's that?
The Nintendo Switch is coming out in March 2017. So, yeah.
It depends on the price. It does.
Mm,
Think about it.
okay.
Because if you're gonna buy it day one, are you gonna wait for a sale, or do you need it day one? What are you gonna pay day one? That's a good question, because they might not have all the software out yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't had any release dates of any games, right? And so they'll come. It's just when are you gonna buy it? That's the question. Do you need it day one? Maybe if you want the next cool thing, but it depends on the price, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not everybody's made of money, so that's a big deal. Because there's a lot of stuff. Can't buy everything, man. Some people can. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Not all of us have money like that.
No, man. No. We gotta work it hard out here in the crumb side, man. That's how it is. Hard for a crumb side YouTuber. We're not making fucking all these Patreon donations, fucking stream donations, and nothing like that. I mean, there's a lot of people that really put in a lot of effort to it, and they never get noticed. It's kind of sad, actually.
oh.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa, what music is playing in the background?
Is that mine?
Sounds like,
Oh, is that me? Let me turn it down.
I don't know.
I'm playing some Trails of Cold Steel on the PS3. This is like one of the most underrated RPGs. Sure. I gotta go through this one, and then I'm gonna go through the second one. After going through all the Trails in the Sky, I like this game a lot.
So, do you think that this could be a good alternative console for PS4 gamers and Xbox One gamers? Because I think it does. I think it'll be a good alternative.
Yeah, for sure. Like a side, or I mean, you could even be your primary. Who knows?
Yeah, because I mean, what's the biggest difference between Xbox and Sony? Like they offer the same games, kind of like the same features. What's up, Thanos?
I'd say the games.
They offer.
I would still say.
Huh?
I would say the games for sure. Like you get a lot.
Okay, like the exclusives.
You don't get on the Xbox, and you get certain games on the Xbox you don't get on the PlayStation. But a lot don't come to the Xbox. Although they're getting way better, like different niche kind of games.
Where we at, Levon? What topic?
Hey,
We're just talking about the Nintendo Switch. What are your thoughts on it, buddy? What are your thoughts?
What's my thoughts on the NX
What are your thoughts?
or the
Nintendo
Switch?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, okay, so it's pretty much official. Nintendo is out of the console business. Essentially, it's a handheld that connects to your television. And so the way I've been thinking about it for some time now, and I think I said this in a couple of other people's podcasts, where they want to take the 3D audience and the console audience and put them all in the same hub. And basically, I mean, they can call this whatever they want. They can call it a hybrid. They can call it a DNA split, whatever they want to call it. Essentially, it's a handheld that's able to connect to the television. So, how they're going to migrate their 3DS audience into this particular device, that I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a separate category of video games, because I don't think they're gonna. Because obviously you're gonna have the Nintendo Switch games, which is gonna be like AA and AAA and first party titles. But how would you take the handheld portion, like the 3DS games, and how you're gonna? But they got to name it something else. You know what I mean? So there's a clear divide, a separation from the two products. If they're going to put like if they're going to put like the more Fire Emblems, the 3DS type of games on to the Nintendo Switch, which is all cartridge anyway. So maybe because there was rumors circulating that they're going to call it the Nintendo Dual. Maybe that'll be the name brand of the handheld portion of that's going to be what replaces the 3DS games. That I don't know. But I think it's going to be great, because if you look at the 3DS, it sells the PlayStation 4 easily. Yeah. And that's because of the handheld portion of it. That's because of the mobility. That's because the games are pick up and go. That's on the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? So this thing has the possibility. It's definitely gonna outsell the Wii U. That's pretty much guaranteed. If the marketing's right, the third party is somewhat there. And third party, I'm telling you right now, they couldn't give a shit less what the name is and who's making it. As long as there's units out there, millions upon millions, they're gonna make games for it.
Definitely agree with that.
I think this would be a good alternative for PS4 people that mainly play on PS4 and people that mainly play on Xbox and PC and etc. I think this will be a good alternative.
Well, I mean, and the crazy part is like these PlayStation guys, and Microsoft guys, whatever it's called, like the hardcore people or the ones who claim to be knowledgeable and all that, they're very loud, but thank God that there's very few of them. So
I don't know. I wouldn't say there's very few dude bros out there. Dude bros kind of. There's a lot.
When I look at a unit that's 40 million, like PlayStation 4 is 40 million, and Uncharted barely breaks 5 to this day, can't even break 5 million. To me, essentially, there's more casual people and simplistic people who play games simplistically or in great moderation than there are hardcore.
Take Rocket League. Look how many people got onto that. That did pretty.
Yeah, that's a very easy to pick up type of game. You just pick it up and let it go as well. But I mean, there's just so many different types of audiences. But essentially, if you look at Minecraft, Minecraft numbers are just phenomenal. Same thing with GTA. GTA numbers are just phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with Call of Duty. Those games are just phenomenal, stuff like that. But when I'm talking about like the hardcore people that are dedicated to those machines, Uncharted 4 should have hit 10 million easily. It's just there's more people who are not dedicated to the console. They just get it because it's popular, and most of their friends are on there anyway. As far as like fanatics, because that's to me, they're just fanatics.
But certain people, the average person doesn't have the attention span for a lot of these games. That
makes a lot of sense.
And so and then too, like these guys, especially with the PlayStation 4 Pro, if because I did give a lot of PC guys a lot of shit for it about 4K when Nvidia and AMD was doing this upscaling of 4K. And that's not 4K. There is no console on the market today that does 4K. Now, if you want to consider a cheap imitation 4K, that's on you. But that's like saying, what's the difference between a $20 Rolex watch and a $15,000 Rolex watch? There is no difference. They're both Rolexes, right?
No, but here's the thing. Like, do people really need true 4K textures and true 4K perfect frame rate. Like, I don't think they do. I think this is actually pretty good compromise for the price. That's the way I see it.
It's more of the idea that they're buying into, because that's not 4K.
No.
Upscale and all that, that's not
Well,
4K.
native, but not totally.
Yeah. It's a cheap emulation, just like there's cheap emulations of 120 hertz and 100 or 250 hertz. It's not the same thing. And so the reason that they're putting 4K on it is because 4K is marketable and 1080p 60 isn't.
And that's smart, right? From a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, and that's how it works, and that's how sheep. That's what sheeps do. They just follow, and that's the marketing team's job. It's like how do we get the herd to follow, and that's their job.
Basically building more of an impression that it can do 4K, but it really can't.
Yeah, but
I mean,
so
technically, but you know what I mean? They're definitely selling it higher than it is.
yeah,
It's like me saying that I got the best car, but I really don't.
Pretty much.
No, that's like I'm saying, like a $20 Rolex and a $15,000 Rolex. It's the same thing. It don't matter. It's just Rolex. And so and there's people out there that see no difference, you know. And so I was like, all right. And Digital Foundry is kind of guilty of that too, because they're having. I remember today they had a comparison where the PS4 and the PlayStation Pro, and they called it the 4K. That's misleading because it's not 4K. It's not 4K. Upscaling to 4K is not 4K. It's a cheap imitation.
They call it 4K when they're upscaling a lot of the time. Yeah. I don't like all the misleading shit. And that's the problem with marketing as a whole these days, is it's not really based around being clever and actually being strategic. It's more about basically tricking people and lying.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, that's what a marketing team do. I mean, they're dishonest. That's what they have to do to, you know. So it's clever trickery, but with as far as the Nintendo Switch, I think that their success will come from the people who will see this and they'd be like more interested. It's not this console is not going to win the hardcore guys over. And it's not supposed to, because it's going to win it's going to reach the people that both Microsoft and Sony cannot reach.
But it is going to
have a hard time reaching.
It's going to expand their audience for sure.
Yeah, yeah. This thing has to be. This thing has to do much better than the Wii U, and it will. The look, the idea, the function, the fidelity of the console, how the concept of the console is far greater than that of the Wii U already. So all they need is that nice sweet spot price. $299. If they can hit $299, that's really nice. That's really nice. But it would not surprise me if it goes for $349. If it goes for $349, if it's $400, I'll be shocked. I'll be like, oh, really? That's a little deep.
I was just off the top of my head, I was thinking around 400, but I don't really know.
I think it's gonna be 250. 250 lowest, 400 highest.
Yeah, well, then again, it is NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is taking a hit. They're taking a loss on this device already. And so that brings up a lot of, I was reading some articles, and now, Nintendo actually has the possibility of access to NVIDIA Grid, which both PlayStation and Microsoft do not have nowhere. They don't even, that's not even optional. And NVIDIA just didn't put a GPU in here and say, there you go, Nintendo, have fun with it. They actually was responsible for the entire thing. I mean, they created custom APIs for this machine itself. AMD was heavily involved in this, and they wanted to be involved in this. So,
do you think that this is NVIDIA's kind of shot at the console market like that? Because they want to get their foot in that door, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they're taking a loss at this. So I don't know the guy's name. He's usually at the NVIDIA press conferences. He's the main guy with the leather jacket. He pretty much went to his team and he said, create a winning console or just go home. And this is what they came up with. So They
Wow.
put a lot of work to it. I mean, this has a custom, unique. All of this was created just for this device. They have a custom GameWorks API for this. They have a custom NVIDIA physics for this thing, and they actually created the operating system for this thing. And the operating system is actually built into the GPU itself, so there's no performance hit or lag whatsoever. And
Yo,
so this all had to be created from scratch by NVIDIA.
that could be pretty nice, man. Responsive as fuck.
So yeah, they played a big role, a huge role in this device, because usually Nintendo, Microsoft, and the Sony, they will go and they will buy the GPU. They will have NVIDIA or AMD give them a custom version of it, and then that's it. Both Microsoft and or all three companies, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, will be responsible how it's integrated into their machine. This time it's different. NVIDIA was heavily involved in creating. It's almost like the NVIDIA Shield, but with Nintendo's name slapped on it. And so, which is really nice because NVIDIA, they have a huge influence on the gaming market. Like, developers listen to these guys big time. So if NVIDIA's behind this flag, if they're carrying this Nintendo flag, then, I would say big companies like EA would pay attention. They will listen to these guys. So, and they all work closely together. A lot of these guys, these companies, have very great respect for each other, and maybe that's the little edge that Nintendo needs to get the ball just rolling. So
Yeah, even just working with them like that.
What do you guys think of the NES Classic Mini? I think it's gonna sell well. I think it's gonna sell really good.
I already forgot about that thing, man. Damn.
The NES Mini.
It's kind of limited. Like, it would be cooler if you could just put all kinds of games in there, and maybe even work with the NX. There you go.
yeah,
In there. Oh.
Is anyone getting one anytime soon?
I'm
or-
getting it when it drops to $20
oh shit.
because there's only like 10 games I want on there.
Mm.
But yeah,
Thanos, are you getting one or?
Nah.
Yeah.
You can't remember I'm much older than you guys, so I experienced a lot of it. I
I know.
yeah, I already experienced a lot of it. So
Wait, how old are you?
40.
40.
Cool.
So I experienced, just about all of it. I think to me it's more of a looking or collecting it and just remembering that it's cool, but to actually, like go way back and reminisce and play all those games, nah. It's not the same. I played it when it was at the greatest, and that was when you first played it. When you first play something, you can't replace that experience again. Even if you go back 20 years later, it's not the same.
Not quite, no.
Yeah, so I mean, it's great, and it gives you you start reminiscing, but it's not the same. You're like, oh shit, look at these shitty controls, and
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, you still love the game, but it's just not the same.
Some
It's
games
like,
really do stand the test of time, though. Like crazy.
I
Yeah.
remember playing Mega Man, I think Mega Man 2 for the first time, and it was Mega Man 1, and I remember him blinking, and I was just blown away, like, oh my god, you can actually see his eyes. Like, oh shit, look, he could blink. And Alex Kidd on the Sega Genesis, holy shit, those eyes were like HD back then. Like, oh shit, you can see them blink. Look at them blink. Look how detailed the game is.
Everything else was a bunch of sticks.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, brain fart. Yeah. Oh, I remember thinking cutscenes. Like, imagine games actually, the models actually looked like this. Like, damn.
Oh, especially during like PlayStation 2 era when we saw those CGs and
Even one. There's some nice cutscenes there.
I didn't even remind them.
Who is
Oh,
this?
who's that? Who's
Oh.
that? Hey, who's that?
Oh, that's my wife. She's showing me a message
Oh, okay. Okay.
on the phone.
I thought it was-
Who's that? Sound like a jealous.
Hey, I'm hearing things. Is that a woman? A girl gamer? Oh shit!
Yeah, I showed it to her. I showed it to my wife, and she was like, "Eh, it looks all right." She's like, "Ah, it's all right." But I was just excited to see the new Mario
Oh yeah.
on there.
That's
Like,
beautiful.
holy yeah. Like now that's another thing. Like graphically, is it going to be on par with the PlayStation and the Xbox One? I mean, it's good enough to be on par. I mean, the fact that you can, and I said this many months ago, I think on Poppy's podcast, where if there's going to be anything that really distinguishes Nintendo's product from both PlayStation and Microsoft's Xbox One, it could possibly be the fact that you're able to take your full game with you. Like for instance, let's imagine playing NBA, 2K 18 or whatever, 17 on there, and then you actually take it into a handheld and take that experience with you wherever you go. Now that's an option and a feature that both platforms, both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, cannot provide. They can't provide that option, that feature.
Can't play my PS4 while I'm sitting on the toilet.
No, you can't. You can't do that. Or in the or somewhere in another room, or when you're in bed or laying down on the couch or whatever it may be, or go out for a trip or whatever, take those experiences or go outside or have it in your backpack, and lunchtime you play a couple of missions or something, and then you come home and you start right exactly where you left off. Because I remember that if you look at the video when she's playing Mario, she gets up from the couch and she lifts up the Nintendo Switch, and you can see the TV instantly turn off, and it turns the NX or the Nintendo Switch instantly turns on, and she's playing Mario right then and there at the spot.
That would be sick.
So it's and the thing was, I was looking for those little tricks that they do where it's a simulated image. Like they do on televisions, like movies and photo shots, where they show an actual television, but it's not the real television image. It's actually, it's a fake image. This whole commercial that Nintendo was showing, that tablet, those images are really coming from that tablet. It's not digitally enhanced or photoshopped or any of that. Those images are is resonating from the actual tablet itself, which is pretty cool, which is kind of daring to do something like that, because you can get glare and lighting wrong, and but they did it. They actually did it.
Oh wow.
So, and then from I think the article was saying it's 900p and 60 FPS, and then when you dock it, it becomes 1080p, 60 FPS, and Nintendo wants this to be the 1080p 60 FPS box.
Oh, okay.
So it's the first GPU it's scalable. It's kind of now this technology is not that new, but it's kind of like your laptop, that as soon as you unplug your laptop, the CPU and the GPU downscales itself. In other words, there's certain features that it starts turning off. Like there's certain CUDA cores, or there's certain cores that it turns off, or transistors that it turns off, because now it's dependent on the battery.
Oh, okay, that's smart.
Yeah. And so that's why the game goes to 900p, 60 FPS. So once you dock it to the television, now it has a consistent power. Now everything cranks back up. Now it turns on all of the cores, and all of the transistors they're all on now, because now it has a consistent power source. And that's how it goes from 900 to 1080p. So that GPU actually scales on its own,
That is cool. That
which
shit.
is really, really cool. So like, of course, we don't know the battery life of the tablet. You know, I think most people should be okay if it's 4 hours, 5 hours long. If they want longer than that, to me, that's not realistic.
True.
You know,
For tablets these days, no.
yeah. So especially at 900p, you know, that's a lot. You know, at 60 FPS,
You
that's
can't
pushing a
always,
lot.
you can't always find power around the way too. There's even like backup batteries these days and stuff like that too. Like they have pocket ones.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they'll have some really nice accessory packs and you know the weird stuff and um, it looks cool. I'm glad Nintendo put in the I don't know what the controller's called, but I guess we can call it the the Nintendo Pro controller for now the new one.
Switch
Um,
Pro, yeah.
yeah, and they kept the layout of the 360 traditional layout. You know, one analog to the up left, one analog to the bottom right, um, and then the four base uh, placement buttons on the upper right corner.
Looks pretty good. I
Mhm.
like the controller look.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's
So
gonna be a lot of social rejects now. This thing, man. X all the time. No boy.
Well,
yeah,
I think that Nintendo's making a good move. I just think that they just need to do some more announcements on other stuff like online and the pricing and stuff like that. What I think that they need to do, but right now it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty well done. I
yeah,
like the trailer.
yeah.
It's pretty
It's
good.
very it's pretty attractive. The way the whole concept is interesting. I mean, right away, this is what the Wii U should have been. I don't think too many people
Yeah.
can disagree with that. Um,
Vita should have been good.
huh?
So the Vita.
The Vita should have been like this more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many things that need to be answered. Is connectivity can uh, backwards compatibility if it even exists, or if this is the new uh, console and slash handheld. Where does the handheld games portion fit on this device exactly? How is that gonna fit? Or it's are 3DS games gonna be on here? Like, can we play 3DS games on here or no?
I was
If not,
wondering.
If we
right?
could, that'd be amazing.
um,
That'd be freaking amazing.
and is this the replacement of the 3DS?
This is the
So
replacement of the Wii U.
yeah, yeah. Which uh, I know Nintendo's calling it a hybrid, but essentially it's a handheld that connects to the television. So to me, Nintendo like pulled from the console business. They're out. They're gonna let Microsoft and PlayStation go at it with that. But that doesn't make too much sense to me, especially when I saw Skyrim on there, because then they are kind of competing.
Yeah, it's
They're kind of
still
doing one a little bit of everything if you think about it to a
Yeah,
sense.
it's still gonna serve the console purpose too. Although,
yeah,
yeah, don't go telling the console fanboys, the flag wavers that it's not a console. Oh man,
yeah.
people are.
Well, like I mean, the thing that the handheld is a console, and then I mean, like in a traditional sense where you just have a console by the television and it's static, but this thing is not static. So um, that's when I started realizing that this Nintendo NX thing can be. It has to be a tablet. There's no other way for it to be portable. And then that's when I started coming up with the theory that it is type of a tablet, and so most likely there it was end up being essentially a tablet. So people a good friend of mine's Afterlife Battlefront wants to know if it's multi-touch, or exactly how does the
Because it
huh?
would be so better for typing if you just had a good sensitive touch, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. Is it gonna have an Android type of operating system on here?
I have a feeling. I have a feeling it is like that, like a phone. I
Yeah.
wish it
Or
was a phone too.
is there gonna be that? Or they exist on the same platform,
Hmm.
Android and a custom, so semi Android and semi Nintendo, operating system going on. We don't know. These are things like I'm really curious to see how the operating system
Yeah.
uh, really works on this. I'm interested more on that docking station.
Hmm.
Like it. I mean, hopefully, I think we read Kenoshi read that I think it had two HDMI 2.0 HDMI or USB and maybe one
Mm-hmm.
3.0,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
um,
3.0. Hmm.
which hopefully that will be for an external hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
You can plug in an external hard drive, things of that nature. Because like if we start thinking about the Nintendo Store, what about the people who want to download games digitally? Well, what's the capacity of the tablet?
Well, they could support SD cards.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, they could also be an SD uh, card in there, slot in there that you can just upgrade uh, the amount of RAM on
Does it
there.
take normal SD cards too? Or does it
I
take,
don't know.
yeah. Or
I don't
just,
because I know the thing about cards like those standard, like the micro SD and anything with RAM, it's all about speed. Uh, you would just think 128 gigs of RAM or 32 gigs of RAM is just 32 gigs of RAM, kind of like a USB flash too. You would think, oh, 32 gigs is 32 gigs. Actually, the speed of that thing plays a huge role.
oh.
The speed of memory cards played a huge role. So there has to be some type of standard that Nintendo has to issue, like memory cards with this speed. This it has to be either this speed and above, and nothing lower.
What about
Um,
just for non-games?
huh?
What about for non-games though?
For non-games? You
Hmm.
mean like applications?
Yeah, like storing.
Um,
Pretty much, you'd need the same thing, anyways, right?
yeah, I think that will have to that will most likely be built in to the actual operating system of the tablet itself.
Yeah, true. It's
Um,
gonna come
yeah,
down to the games.
yeah, because I don't think the application will be actually you have the option to download it onto your card. I think the
No.
applications would download straight into the actual flash drive of the tablet. Um, and then the additional memory that you stick into the side will be for your photos, your camera, your video games, and so forth, so and so on. Um, but yeah, those are like little questions like the community has, and um, battery life, the price, the games, like what are the what's the lineup? What's the official lineup? Because I know we saw
Hmm.
Skyrim, but hey, that could be an August or September release.
Yeah, we don't have any dates. Not at all.
Right, right.
No, it's March 2017.
Well, other than that,
It's coming out in March.
No, I'm talking about like Skyrim. Is that a day one release game,
Oh,
or
okay.
the Switch will come out in March, but Skyrim won't come out until like late August or September. Things of that nature. Because you know how they are. They show these games, but none of these games are ready to release. Nowhere near time. Soon.
it looks like they're probably gonna have a Mario though.
Yeah. Hopefully Mario and Zelda.
Oh yeah, they got Zelda. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Even if it is just Zelda alone or Mario alone, that's enough for me.
People are buying it for that Zelda, pretty much.
Dude, I've never been able to say no. I can never say no to Mario and Zelda and Metroid. I don't know how people can say no to that, but
All right, guys. I think I'm going to end this Let's Talk podcast Nintendo Switch edition. Would you guys like to shout yourselves out?
well, Levon, thanks for the invite. I am Thanos Salvatore, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later on.
Wolflow?
Hey, man, keep on gaming and stop bullshitting.
Mario Poke Nerd. You have
Yep. My real YouTube
Okay,
name
shout
is
yours.
Super Mario Poke Nerd, but this is just my backup account. But anyways, I hope you all had a good podcast.
Okay. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Levon Casey. See you guys later. Peace. See y'all later.